ESPNHonorLulu.com.
Hear that? The sound of your antique fountain pen gliding across linen paper as you journal in the park. And if you were here, you'd be inspired by the warm breeze. But you're not here. Because your self-care happens out on the road, riding your motorcycle protected by Progressive. And the wind in your face on the road is all the inspiration you need. So if you ride, get a quote and see if you could save with Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Now that's inspiring. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health, creating a healthier Hawaii.
Closing in on tip. We're just about 10 minutes away. Hawaii and Nebraska here from Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. What will make Hawaii go tonight? It is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Get up and go. Derek, what do you got scribbled on your notepad there?
Oh, I got the secret keys. I'm going to try to get through this quickly, though. One, rebounds. Hawaii has been doing a great job on rebounds. They cannot let up on that. You know, we talked about the size that Nebraska is going to pose for Hawaii. You know, again, I'm going to run through it. 7'1", 6'10", 6'7", 6'6", 6'5" is their starting lineup. Yep. Hawaii is going to have to rebound if they want to get extra opportunities and keep extra opportunities from Nebraska. Secondly, Hawaii is going to have to move the ball fast. Yesterday, they did a great job. Okay, they cannot not pass the ball fast in tonight's game, mainly because when they run their action up top, Nebraska's bigs are going to flat show. They're going to bring them out, so you cannot hold the ball too long. The quicker you get it out of your hands, the quicker you can hit your roller, or if they bump the roller, the opposite pass for a wide open shot. So the ball has to move in order to make their bigs ineffective. And then last but not least, Hawaii has to stay out of foul trouble. They're going to have their hands full with the bigs that Nebraska has. So specifically speaking, Tanner Christensen, Jerome Palm when he comes in, and when we're probably even going to have to see Ruliadev spend some time on some bigs. So if they can do a good job of, you know, staying vertical, not getting into that push and shove match that they kind of got into yesterday, it's going to be real important down the stretch because size does wear on opponents.
Ruliadev has strengthened up in his post defense. It's something we've talked about previously where that was a challenge of his, but he has kind of stepped up to the occasion when he's been asked to play that 4, even at times that 5 position and play defensively at the low block.
Yeah, he has. And, you know, tonight he's going to have to show it because the matchup I see him with will be number 9 from Nebraska.
That is Burka Buyuktangel.
Yes, that one. I see him matching up with Buyuktangel. And Buyuktangel hangs out on the perimeter, but he also mixes it up inside. So that's going to be one to look forward to specifically for Ruliadev.
You know, the other guy I think might be interesting in that because we've talked about team rebounding earlier, Akira Jacobs, because you're going to need size. He is 6'10", and while he still kind of needs to bulk up a little bit, you're going to need some size in there. And if there is foul trouble, to your point, he might have to be asked to play a little bit of the 4 just to compensate for that size and potential foul issues.
Yeah, 100%. Because what Buyuktangel does to Hawaii, or what he will try to do as far as mix up inside and outside, that is exactly what Akira can do to them as well. So he's going to be relied on today, I believe.
Injury report is brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health, creating a healthier Hawaii on the Nebraska side. They're without Aaron Eulis. He missed the Murray State game yesterday because of an ankle injury. I haven't seen if he's good to go, but I think this is him in front of me, and it doesn't look like he is good to go. So Eulis appears to be out. Also, Riek Mast, the senior from the Netherlands at 6'10", out for the season. He had off-season knee surgery back in May. He was a third-team All-Big Ten selection a year ago. So that is a loss. Nebraska has kind of figured their way through that. Hawaii, obviously, without Roy Igwe, who had injured his ACL in the offseason. And I'm looking here, Jacopo Vanderknop, who's really more of a scout team player, but he's not dressed anyway. So it looks like he is out. That's your injury report brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health, creating a healthier Hawaii. Tip-off coming up next, Hawaii and Nebraska. You are listening to Rainbow Warrior Countdown on ESPN Honolulu, presented by Hawaii Pacific Health.
You've got a minor injury, or you're feeling sick. Quick, what do?
The answer is urgent care. Hawaii Pacific Health's virtual urgent care and walk-in urgent care clinics offer fast, convenient ways to get the care you need. You have the choice of a phone consultation, video visit, or in-person care at a neighborhood clinic. No appointment needed. Urgent care is here to help you live a healthier life. Learn more at hawaiipacifichealth.org/urgent care.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of knowledge from HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. If your student athlete suffers a concussion, report it right away to avoid long-term health effects. Remove them from activity and call your doctor for more information. Take concussions seriously. Their health is more important than a game. Visit the HCAMP website for more at hawaiiconcussion.com. Happy holidays from HCAMP.
Hardware Hawaii. Customer first in Kailua.
Hi, this is Eddie. I'm the lead lumber for Hardware Hawaii, Kailua. I like helping customers find what they need. It's not like another stranger just shopping here. My customers are like my friends, and then I just help them out, and I feel good. And it just makes my day. We're out here in the lumberyard ready to serve you.
Hardware Hawaii. Customer first in Kailua.
See website for details. Bills Happen is not a lender and does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, the credit card bill came and we're maxed out.
Great. Maxed out cards, rent is due, bills are piling up. We just need some extra cash to help us get by for a few weeks.
We should do what my brother did. He went to billshappen.com and got $3,000 the next day.
With our bad credit, I don't think so.
Billshappen.com is different. They are one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
I'm sure there's a lot of paperwork.
Nope, my brother said it was easy. He did it right from his phone.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000 in minutes, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. Bills Happen's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Great news. I went to billshappen.com, and we will have our money as soon as tomorrow.
Wow, that is fast.
If you need extra cash, go to billshappen.com. That's billshappen.com. Billshappen.com.
Get the ultimate game day experience and enjoy the new $8 breakfast buffet at $8.50 at Leeward Bowl. Catch bowl games and the NFL on the giant video wall or on multiple screens. Not a bad seat in the house. With the NFL package, you can see all the games at $8.50, not just some of them. The game day experience just keeps getting better at $8.50 Craft Beer and Whiskey Bar, with a breakfast buffet, including coffee and mimosas and beer bucket specials. That's $8.50 at Leeward Bowl.
Now, University of Hawaii men's basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Driven by BMW of Honolulu. And brought to you by
Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, Hardware Hawaii, Young Brothers, Dr. J. Marumoto and Orthopedic Associates, HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program, Napa Auto Parts, Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union, IBEW Local 1186, Hawaii Pacific Health, Kahala, Dial Electric Supply, HGEA, and Young's Fish Market.
Hooping it up with Derek Lowe. I'm Josh Pacheco. We welcome you to day number 2 of the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. In the second semifinal, it is Hawaii and the Cornhuskers of Nebraska, the winner to take on Oregon State on Christmas afternoon at 3:30 for the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic Championship. The Cornhuskers come in with an 8-2 record. They are 1-1 in the Big Ten Conference, part of a handful of teams that are 1-1 in the Big Ten. There are only 3 teams that have gone through the first wave of conference play without losing: Michigan State, UCLA, and Michigan. We'll go through a little more of that coming up in just a little while as we set the stage for you with the starting lineups. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Hardware Hawaii, customer first. Fred Hoiberg's squad is led by its leading scorer, Bryce Williams, a 6'7", 214-pound senior guard from Huntersville, North Carolina. From South Carolina, Juwan Gary, a 6'6", 226-pound senior forward. Also, Raleigh Worcester, 6'5", 210-pound senior guard from Missoula, Montana. Up front, Burka Buyuktangel, a 6'10" sophomore from Bursa, Turkey. He is a center. And Braxton Nia, a 7'1", 265-pound senior from Layton, Utah. Fred Hoiberg, 71-96 at Nebraska, but his team is coming off of an NCAA tournament appearance a year ago. The Cornhuskers in red, Nebraska scripted across the front, numbers and letters in white, trimmed in white on the Huskers uniforms. Hawaii in white, same uniforms as last night, green numbers and letters, the H logo on the sides of the shorts. Backcourt of Cody Williams, a 6', 190-pound guard from Minnetonka, Minnesota. He's a junior. Alongside Marcus Green, a 6'2", 175-pound senior guard from Gilroy, California. Ryan Rapp making another start, a 6'5", 185-pound senior from Melbourne, Australia. In the front court, Gitas Namiksha coming off of a 24-point effort last night. Namiksha, 6'8", 220-pound senior from Lithuania. And Tanner Christensen, a 6'10", 265-pound grad student center from Spokane Valley, Washington. Aron Ganot, 163 and 105 in his 10th season at the helm of the Rainbow Warriors. These two teams have met previously in the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic, and that was back in 2014. Hawaii won that game 66-58 in the first round. Nebraska would ultimately take 5th place in that event, and that's the only time Nebraska had been here up until now. Hawaii has been to the championship game once. Derek, you and I had a front row seat to that when Hawaii played SMU and won the championship game 2 years ago, with a big mahalo to Jovan McClanahan for the three-pointer right before the time expired. So we can see if Hawaii can get there. It's going to be a tall task, literally, against a team like the Cornhuskers. Hawaii yesterday winning its first round game. They've done that each of the last 3 years. This game is a little more of a challenge. We'll see if they can do it, as our opening tip is brought to you by HGEA, the Hawaii Government Employee Association. Christensen, Mia to tip it up, and the opening toss is taken by the Cornhuskers. They'll go from left to right on your device. Raleigh Worcester opens up offensively, running the offense. We'll float it near side wing. Juwan Gary, the lob up to the rim for Williams, and that pass was off the mark, off the back rim, and Hawaii will bring it back the other way. That could have been a dangerous start off of Nebraska's offensive set. Green stops his dribble high right side, between the rings to Ryan Rapp, back to Green, well away from the basket, far side of the floor. Green one-on-one with Williams at 6'7". Shakes him with the dribble, now throws it up top. Rapp, shot clock to 7. Rapp dribbling left of the lane, gets a little screen from Christensen, floats up a 2 from 7 feet, and knocks it down. Hawaii strikes first, 2-0, 45 seconds in. Quickly the other way, Worcester. One hands it to Buyutengel, near side wing. Hands it to Gray, now back top of the arc for Bryce Williams. Far wing, Worcester, and now high Mia at the elbow. Back to the left wing, here's a 3 from Williams, and that goes down. 3-2 Cornhuskers a minute in.
Williams can definitely shoot from outside. You know, he went for 30 against Indiana, so he can go for points quickly.
Here's Ryan Rapp, high slot left, back around Green to the right wing. Williams penetrates baseline, skips up top. Rapp wide open for 3. Clanks off the back rim. We'll get a loose ball foul that goes against Christensen as he went right over the lumbering back of Braxton Mia. Christensen picks up his first foul. It is hard to go over the back of 7'1" Mia and get him to kind of buckle down and buckle over, but he did. And you said it earlier, foul trouble could be an issue. Hawaii's got to be careful. Ones like those can be tough to swallow. Far wing Gary looks in Buyutengel just above the low block. Namiksha on him. They bring it back out. Gary, touch pass up top. Williams, near wing. Worcester drives baseline on Rapp. Cut off near the baseline. Worcester still trying as he turns, leans at the low block, throws it away. Williams cuts off a pass up top. 2-on-1 the other way. Williams takes it himself and lays it in. Hawaii ahead 4-3, 18-14 left in the half. Quickly ahead, Mia beats everybody down the floor, and a two-hand dunk right in front of Christensen. 5-4 Cornhuskers nearly 2 minutes in. Hawaii back offensively, attacking the goal to our left. Rapp top of the arc, Williams off a Christensen pick to the far wing in Green. Gets it back straight away to Rapp. Rapp moving away, Williams left. Now again straight away, Green. And to the high right side, Namiksha. Far wing, Williams, timer to 7. One-hand pass straight away, Green. Quick 3, that's good. Marcus Green straight on, puts Hawaii back ahead 7-5. 17:35 left in the half. Quickly the other way near side, Williams off the screen. Has Williams on him. Cody Williams and Bryce Williams will bring it back out left. Buyuktanjel hands off to Gary. Skips it right side corner. This is Worcester. Brings it out, angle right. Bryce Williams 3. Off the heel of the iron. Offensive rebound, Buyuktanjel leaning in on Namiksha. Turns, gets around him. Reverse lay and misses, going left to right. And the rebound, Namiksha. Namiksha is going to be challenged defensively in the post against two very physical post players, and we'll see how he handles it. 3 minutes gone. Hawaii leading 7-5. Namiksha angle left, throws it up top to Williams, moves it around the perimeter right, wrap. Back straight away, Namiksha. Left above the wing, Williams. Overhead pass straight on, wrap, and now right, Green. Far corner, Namiksha, quick three. Barely hits the rim. Mia comes up with the rebound. There was really no legs on Namiksha's shot there. Ahead near side, Worcester at the wing. Over a Buyuktanjel screen. Now they get it to him. About 14 feet away, back to the basket. One-on-one with Namiksha. Turns baseline. Drew help from Williams. Skip pass left wing. Gary for 3. That's off the right rim. Buyuktanjel, the offensive rebound. Turns on Namiksha. Again, help from Cody Williams. Now out left, Bryce Williams. Leaner left of the lane. No good from 10 feet. Christensen comes up with the rebound. Hawaii holds the Cornhuskers off in that possession. Green hurrying ahead near side. Goes away from a Christensen screen attempt. Slings an angle right, Namiksha to the far wing, Cody Williams. Worcester guarding Williams. Back out high right, Green, and around left to Ryan Rapp. Dribbles inside the arc. Crosses over. Gets back straight away, Green. Green one-on-one with Juwan Gary. Stops himself at the elbow. To the angle left. Namiksha 3. Clanks off the low rim. Was not even close. Clock was winding down again, and Namiksha didn't get a lot on that shot. Here's Mia between the circles. High left, Buyuktanjel hands off to Bryce Williams. Around left, Worcester, and again straight away, Mia. Mia dribble handoff, Worcester top of the arc. Drives left, leaning on Cody Williams. Goes up a right-handed hook. That's around the rim and out. Christensen the rebound. Nebraska's 0 for its last 5. Green brings it back up across midcourt. We'll get a play call, and let's see what they run. Green crossover dribble, top of the arc. Left open for 3. Knocks it down. Green's knocked down a couple from distance. Hawaii leading 10-5. 15-14 left in the first half.
Green continuing his awesome shooting.
2 of 2 from the floor, both from beyond the three-point border. Worcester, angle right, goes off the screen from Bryce Williams. Kicks it back out to Williams. Driving right of the lane, leans over Green. That 2 floats off the rim and out. Rebound tracked down near sideline. Green trying to hold on to possession. He does. Gets it away to Rapp. 4 on 3. Rapp, crossover left of the lane. Leans in. Right hand lay-in. He got it. Hawaii's up 12-5 on an 8-0 run. 14:43 left in the half. Worcester high left side. Dribbles to the wing, goes up top to Bryce Williams, off the screen, leaning at the free throw line. One hands it back left to the wing in Worcester, and again Williams straight away. Near side, Buyuktanjel off the screen for 3, off the short side of the rim. Rebound tip free, back to midcourt. Bryce Williams has it at a fresh 20. Dribble right of the lane, dish underneath for Mia, who turns around and with contact with a reverse jam. 12-7, that breaks an 8-0 run. 14-10 to play in half number 1. Namiksha dribbling right, stops inside the arc, throws it straight away, Williams. Williams stops at the angle, back right to Marcus Green. Green, near side Williams, quickly left corner. Fake 3 from Rapp, drives to the short corner, double team comes, skip pass right corner. Namiksha will drive on his man, gets to the rim, is swatted from behind, and a foul is going to be called. That may be on Buyuktanjel, likely his first, and it is. And that will lead Namiksha to the free throw line when we come back. A good start for Hawaii, leading 12-7. 13:51 to play in the first half. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Did you know that 1 in 4 vehicles on the road will need a new battery this year? Don't wait till it's too late to do something about it. Test your battery regularly. And if you need a replacement, Napa has you covered with a full range of long-lasting, high-performance batteries for every make and model on the road. So don't wait until your car won't start or you're stranded on the side of the road. Test your battery today or find the replacement you need at Napa locations nationwide. Because it's our mission to keep you moving.
Aloha, this is Daryl Turner, General Manager of Napa, Hawaii. As we celebrate nearly 70 years in the islands, I'd like to say mahalo to our employees, our independent store owners, our business partners, and you, our loyal customers. Over the years, we've grown to 36 stores across Hawaii, Oahu, Maui, Molokai, Lanai, Hawaii Island, and American Samoa. We look forward to serving your automotive needs for many more years to come. Mahalo.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
12-7, Hawaii leading Nebraska, 13:51 to play in the first half. This will sound very cliche. Good starts lead to good things. We've seen bad starts lead to losses. In this case, Hawaii's off to a pretty nice start. Nebraska, one of its last 8 and shooting 3 of 10 from the floor.
Yeah, Marcus Green starting this team off with hot shooting outside, going 2 for 2. That definitely helps. But you can also see, how Ryan Rapp is playing assertive from the jump as well, taking that on coast to coast for the layup in transition. But this team, you can see that they're growing more and more confident in handling the ball on the perimeter and making plays. But just one thing that I saw, they're not so much being able to get the ball inside to Tanner Christensen, obviously because, you had
there are taller trees.
Yeah, taller trees or a couple taller trees in the paint. So it's a little more difficult to get it inside, but they still need to try harder to get it inside, because what that does is that shifts the defense. That turns the defense to look, and to come back in, which will open up swing passes and outside shots. So they got to do a better effort in getting that ball inside however they can.
Rainbow Warrior basketball brought to you by Kahala, the original Aloha shirt since 1936. Pick one up for yourself at one of 6 Kahala stores island-wide, or visit kahala.com. Tom Beatty and Jerome Palm will enter for Hawaii after the timeout, joining Namiksha, Rapp, and Green. And if Namiksha knocks down at least the second free throw, Harry Rulidef will come in for him. As Hawaii will travel to the free throw line, brought to you by the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra. That is your hotel. First free throw good. 13-7. Namiksha's had a couple of really tough-looking shots from outside the arc, but that's his first point, coming off of a 24-point effort last night, tying his career high. Second one for Nemo, misses short, and the rebound grabbed by Andrew Morgan. He checked in at the last stoppage. So did Connor Esijan, who can be a sharpshooter from outside. Top of the arc, Morgan, guarded by Palm. Bounce pass in the lane, finds Gary. He got hit on the way up on the dunk attempt by Namiksha, who will pick up the foul. Juwan Gary will head to the line, and Hawaii catches a break, not allowing that easy two.
It's a good effort on Namiksha. He did get screened, and he has to do a better job of avoiding that, either going under real quickly or staying attached. But, good recovery, good effort protecting that rim.
Juwan Gary, who is 3 points away from 900 for his career, make it 2 as he knocks down the first free throw. Rulidef in for Namiksha, and Akira Jacobs will sub into the game for Ryan Rapp. So outside of Green, this is bench 5 on the floor right now for the Rainbow Warriors. Second for Juwan Gary, good. Hawaii leads 13-9, 13:38 on this first half clock. Green will run point. Bounces it elbow left for Palm, skips it high right to Green. Green with the bounce, throws it back between the rings. Tom Beatty looking left, reverses course right again to Green. Green drives baseline. His floating 2 is blocked by Gary out of bounds on a 10-foot jumper attempt. Hawaii ball to baseline inbound, 11 to shoot. Again, that's just length. Gary at 6'6". Inbound baseline, Rulidef tried to float it to Green. Got deflected out in the corner. Only 2 seconds went off the clock, so the shot timer down to 9. Now a tougher place to inbound, right? Right in that corner sideline. We'll bounce it into Jerome Palm. Bounces it back to Green. Again, shot clock at 5. Jacobs, near side, Rulidef in the corner left. Beatty, floater at the baseline. Got it from about 7 feet. Tom Beatty's first point. So Hawaii leads 15-9. 7 minutes elapsed here in the first 20. Bryce Williams throws it top of the arc to Andrew Morgan. Looks right. Can't find a cutter. Instead, back to the near side wing and Williams. guarded by Beatty. Off a screen. Williams leading in the lane. Around Beatty, floating way too strong. Morgan can't control the offensive rebound, and the ball will go back to the Bows.
How's that? Beatty coming off the bench and immediately making an impact on offense.
Has a little bit of resemblance to what he did last night, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Hawaii leading 15-9, 12:40 left here in the first period. Green, Palm slips his screen. Green in the lane, jump stop, throws it right corner. Jacobs back out, Beatty at the angle. Moves it left slot, Ruli Def, and out of the near wing. And Green back to Beatty, left wide open for three, off the right rib. Jacobs flies in for the offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the way up. Jacobs to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on Andrew Morgan, his first. Jacobs was not boxed out. He flew in from the three-point line, grabbed it right near the iron.
I think that's exactly what this Hawaii staff envisioned. To start the game, it was the other way around. Nebraska had the size advantage. Now with these subs in, Hawaii got some tall guys in themselves with Ruli Def, Palm, and Jacobs.
First free throw good for Akira Jacobs. Aaron Hunkin-Clater will enter in for Marcus Green. So, yeah, this is now completely your second five here on the floor for Hawaii. And you get an opportunity to do it up 7, which gives you a chance to get some of your starters a bit of a breath here. Second one for Jacobs, around and in. Hawaii leading by 8, 17-9. And a little bit of token full court pressure put on here. 12-18 to play in the half. Hawaii showing a trap. Nebraska beats it across midcourt right with Bryce Williams. The Bows have entered a zone, a 2-3 zone. Williams, high right slot against Hunkin-Clater. Now out left to Sejan. Back to Williams. High post right Morgan. Palm squares on him. Morgan leans in low block left. Turning, twisting, fading. His two is well short. The rebound goes to Palm. And up ahead comes Hawaii and Hunkin-Clater. Dribbles top of the arc. Stops the dribble to the near wing. Jacobs inside to Palm with position. Bounce pass across right out of the reach of Hunkin-Clater. And a Hawaii turnover. It'll be Nebraska ball when we come back with 11:44 left in the first half. Rainbow Warriors 17, Cornhuskers 9. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hi, this is Tim Palms, General Manager of BMW of Honolulu. We're excited to be courtside with the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors this season. Like the Bows, BMW delivers unmatched performance and precision. Experience the ultimate drive at BMW of Honolulu. Now's your chance to get a slam dunk offer on any new in-stock 2024 or 2025 BMW. BMW of Honolulu is a proud sponsor of Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Visit us today at bmwhawaii.com. Go Bows.
Dreaming of owning a home? At Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, we're here to make it happen with competitive rates and a local team who understand the Hawaii housing market. Whether you're looking to buy your first home or upgrading, our friendly, experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. For details or today's rates, call our mortgage hotline at 808-844-8048 or visit hawaiiusafcu.com/mortgages. Hawaii USA, life matters. An equal housing lender.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hawaii leading Nebraska 17-9. We've got 11:44 left here in half number 1. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
This is ESPN Honolulu, KKEA Honolulu, AM 1420 and K224FR, Honolulu, 92.7 FM.
Riding shotgun with Derek Lowe. I'm Josh Pacheco. Great to have you with us for the semifinals of the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. We've seen Jerome Palm play a couple of minutes here. It's very early as Hawaii has made several different subs, especially into the front court. But we just watched Palm in that last possession against Andrew Morgan absolutely body up with that 6'10", 242-pound mammoth of a man in Morgan. And it seems like Palm is kind of a good matchup with him because he's not afraid to body right back.
He isn't afraid, and I also think, being a little smaller and a little wiry than Tanner Christian, I think he's a little bit more mobile. So it proposes a definitely different matchup for Morgan.
Nebraska will inbound after the Hawaii turnover before the under-12 stoppage. And back in is Raleigh Worcester to run the point. Sam Hoiberg, coach's son, is also in. Worcester, pass top of the arc, Morgan, right foot right on the line. Out up top, Esijian leans in, 16-footer above the elbow. That misses. Hunkin-Clater the rebound. Nebraska is one of its last 11 from the floor. Hunkin-Clater hands off to Jacobs, high left, between the big rings to Beatty. Back near side, Jacobs, and again, straight away, Beatty. Beatty leans inside the arc into the corner, Jacobs. Shot clock to 15. One hands it, slot left, Rulidev from Hunkin-Clater. Touch pass right, Beatty. Skips it up top, Rulidev. Near side, Jacobs. Quick trigger three. Spins off the rim, and the rebound to Juwan Gary. 9 minutes elapsed, Hawaii leading by 8. Worcester near wing. Dribbles inside the arc, right lane. Leans in and kicks up top. Gary for three. A lot of air on it, and that's good. That's Nebraska's second three here of the half. They trail 17-12. 10:44 left in the first 20. Hunkin-Clater dribbles angle left, throws it across right to Harry Rulidev. Back left and Jacobs into the wing. Beatty drives the lane and kicks. Jacobs wants to try a three again. This time he hits it above the right wing. Hawaii back up top by 8, 20-12.
As good a shooter as Akira is, he does not want to miss two in a row.
That three brought to you by Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, where life matters on the other end. Driving into the lane is Esijian, and he gets right to the rim. Makes it 20-14. 10:09 to play first half. Esijian's not afraid to not only shoot from anywhere on the floor, but he's a little shiftiness as he gets to the rim. Rulidev right at the elbow. Looking left, finds Jacobs, and now to the near free throw line extended for Hunkin-Clater. Looking at a low block, that pass deflected. They were looking for Palm, taken away by Esijian. Worcester hurries the other way. Dribble handoff Esijian. Quick fire three straight on. That's short. Jacobs gets the rebound away from Hoiberg, and they'll push it ahead right with Hunkin-Clater. Hunkin-Clater stops top of the arc, gave up the bounce. Left angle, Rulidev into the quarter, Jacobs. Jacobs keeps the ball in his hands against Worcester and throws it out to Hunkin-Clater. High right now, Beatty. Back left to Hunkin-Clater, 12 to shoot. Hunkin-Clater, hard dribble right. Beatty has it above the wing with 7 on the timer. Spins, Beatty blocked out of bounds. That's the second block by Gary. Hawaii will inbound, 5 on the timer.
Yeah, Gary is a good defender. And look at his frame. He's strong. He's long. He's able to contest those shots.
Number of subs here with Gitas Nemicha, Tanner Christensen, and Cody Williams back in, joining Beatty and Jacobs. Box formation, 5 to shoot. Williams floats it in Nemicha, 30 feet from the rim with 3. Nemicha off the dribble for 3. That's off the high backboard front of the rim. Misses. Esijian the rebound. Up ahead near side, Worcester. Back between the rings, Esijian. Left wing for Burka Buyuktangel. Hands it to Hoiberg, far side. They'll get back to Buyuktangel, baseline. Squares on Christensen. Now turns, backs him down, draws help. Out to Hoiberg, near side wing. This is Worcester in the lane. Spins off the backboard on a shot against Nemicha. And up ahead, a 3-on-2. Jacobs goes baseline, drives and scores on the lane in transition. Hawaii back ahead by 8, 22-14. Cornhuskers hurry ahead. Hoiberg almost lost it. Back up top. Buyuktangel fakes the 3. Back left to Hoiberg. Drives on Jacobs. Draws a bump. That will be team foul number 3 on Hawaii, as Jacobs is called for the foul, trying to keep Hoiberg from getting to the rim.
Yeah, Akira getting in on the mix. He's flying around everywhere for offensive rebounds, shooting his threes, but also slashing to the basket, sprinting back on defense.
Inbound floated into Worcester, top of the arc. Gives it to Esijian coming to the ball. Drives right of the lane. Goes up. Blocked by Nemicha. Gets it back. Buyuktangel left corner 3. An air ball long. Rebound Nemicha. Hawaii defense has been good against Nebraska so far. Nebraska 5 of 18 shooting. Straight away Williams around right to Marcus Green. Green, one hands it straight away. Nemicha looking left. Clears a man away. Now floats it in the corner. Williams. Esijian on him, giving him baseline. Williams brings it back out to Green. 9 on the shot timer. Gave up the dribble. Around right, Jacobs. Right corner, Nemicha. Driving baseline on Hoiberg. Turns, fades. Tough angle. Misses off the back iron. Worcester the board, and he'll look to bring it up near side of the court. Williams waits for him in transition. Worcester. One hand pass straight away, Morgan. Gives it to the angle left, Hoiberg. Inside the arc left. The lane line drive. Stuck at the baseline. Trying to get around Nemicha. Can't do it, but Worcester is under. Comes to the ball and gets to the far side of the floor with the dribble. Shot clock to 9. Worcester in the lane to the right corner. Hoiberg for three. That's short. Rebound loose. It's going to end up in the hands of no one because a foul is called before anybody could get possession. That's going to be the second on Akira Jacobs as that ball was batted around. Nebraska ball when we come back with 7:23 left in the first half. Hawaii holding on to a 22-14 lead. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Aloha, there's something trending in sports, and it's not on social media. It's student athletes suffering from concussions and not reporting it. Too many parents or even team members who witness something in practice or at a game won't report it in fear of losing playing time or letting their teammates down. However, by not treating concussions, these young people can face consequences, such as a drop in academic performance, continued symptoms that can interfere with emotions and behavior, and possibly long-term health effects, including death. But by reporting the concussion, your student athlete can receive help and recover faster and safer with recent advances in concussion management. They'll be back with their teammates playing and enjoying sports. So parents, encourage your student to report their concussions, and team members, take care of your teammates. Find out more from HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
Hawaii leading Nebraska 22-14, 7:23 to play here in the first half. Hawaii's bench has come through in this game, outscoring Nebraska so far 9-2. Akira Jacobs has 7 of those 9.
Yeah, I really like how Akira Jacobs has come into the game off the bench. He looks real assertive, playing with a lot of energy. I had previously mentioned he missed his first attempt, but stuck with it. As soon as he got it, he shot it in rhythm, making his second, and then that kind of turned things around for him. You saw him take it all the way to the basket for a nice finish. But what I also like is Hawaii's defense right now. Their rotations are tight. They're communicating on the floor, but whenever Nebraska, gets the ball inside and they move the ball, everyone's rotating. They're scrambling very, very well, and it's working.
Problem is he's got 2 fouls, but it looks like they're going to keep him in there even with the 2 personals. Actually, no, take that back. Looks like they brought him out. He was coming on like he was coming off of the timeout onto the floor, but Ryan Rapp is back in. So it'll be Rapp, Green, Namiksha, Cody Williams, and Tanner Christensen. A reminder, the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic is off tomorrow. The Hawaii Bowl will take place next door at the Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex as San Jose State will take on South Florida. You'll hear that here on ESPN Honolulu. College Football Live starts at 2:30 p.m. Kevin Winter, Trevor Maddich will call it. Inbound coming in from Worcester, near baseline. Goes into Bryce Williams and thrown out as Sejan. It's Sejan back to the near side. Bryce Williams guarded by Ryan Rapp. He goes baseline. Rapp cuts him off. Overhead pass back out right is Sejan just above the wing. Straight away Buyutangel. And now he moves it around left above the wing to Worcester. They'll float it into the post. Braxton Mia backing it on Christensen. Turns, fading 2. Right-handed off the rim. That does go in, hitting the right rim and falling down. 22-16, 6:57 left in the half. The other way, Green off a Christensen pick. Steps back, top of the arc. We'll get it to Namiksha, far wing. Back straight away, wrapping around left. Williams into the wing. Green, quick fire 3. Off the right iron. Rebound taken by Worcester. He's on the run. Worcester's got numbers. Stops at the free throw line. Throws it up top. Mia underhands it to Sejan. Uses him as a screen to Worcester. Left wing. Bryce Williams for 3. That's good. Look out. Nebraska's within 3. 22-19. Hawaii hasn't scored in over 2 minutes. 6:27 left in the half. Namiksha. Near side high, Ryan Rapp. Back to the top of the arc, Christensen. Back to Rapp at the angle. Dribbles inside the arc. Stumbles. Keeps his dribble going. And now we'll move it back to Green. Around the perimeter, Namiksha. And right wing, Cody Williams. Skip past left wing, Rapp. He'll take a 3 left open. That's too strong. Rebound goes to Worcester, and he's looking to push. Worcester in the lane, leaning on Cody Williams. Lane is good in transition, and Hawaii will call for time. 5:57 left in the first half. Nebraska has cut Hawaii's deficit down to Hawaii's lead down to 1 thanks to a 7-0 run. It's 22-21 Bows. That timeout brought to you by H-Camp, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit HawaiiConcussion.com. What's interesting to see here in the last couple of possessions, it seems like Nebraska's gone to a zone defense, and Hawaii's trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, what Nebraska is doing is they know Hawaii wants to get the ball inside. And what they're doing is they're pressuring it, but they're also sending their bottom guy from the opposite all the way over. So it makes it nearly impossible to get it in. And then they're zoning the weak side. So what Hawaii has to do, and they just did it, they made a skip pass across the court, which gave Ryan Rapp a wide open shot. But they can't hold the ball too long. If the inside pass is open, pass it in quick. If not, you got to get rid of the ball.
Hawaii will bring it in. Jerome Palm is back in. So Christensen will take a seat. Palm gave some good minutes early when he was in for a couple minutes. He's back in with Williams, Namiksha, Green, and Rapp. Here's Williams between the big rings, around well out right to Rapp and to the mid post and Palm. Mia on his back, double team comes. Rapp, Palm twisting, turning, throws it far near corner. Williams somehow kept himself in bounds. Back out to Rapp. High right side, Green drives lane line up for two. That's short. Rebound flying in is it Buyuktajel. He has it. 3-on-4 the other way for Nebraska. They could take the lead here. Mia between the circles. Dribbles right, hands to Worcester, around left to Bryce Williams. And an offensive foul is going to be called. It's a moving screen on Worcester as they were trying to set staggered picks at the top of the arc.
Yeah, he was moving a little while he was running into that screen. He wanted to set that stagger for Williams.
Most of the time you get away with that.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, guards don't really know how to set screens, right? So maybe the ref caught on to that.
If there's anybody allowed to say that, it's you. Cody Williams was looking for Jerome Palm, was picked out of the air by Bryce Williams. Williams the other way, gets to the free throw line, and another offensive foul as Namiksha went flying to the floor. Who's going to get this one? This is going to go against Buyuktajel, who picks up his second foul. Boy, Namiksha went flying a good several feet right inside the painted area.
I think that foul was on.
Oh, yeah, they gave it to Mia. Good catch. That makes the difference, too. 22-21 Hawaii, 4:57 left in the half. Marcus Green left of the midcourt logo. Leans inside the arc, brings it back. Nope, ball deflected by Williams, goes beyond midcourt. Rapp tracks it down. Nebraska's perimeter defense has ratcheted up here in the last couple of minutes. Namiksha, 8 to shoot. Drives lane line right. Cut off by Buyuktajel. Pass it left corner. Rapp 3. That's around and out. Buyuktajel the rebound. Gets it out left to Sejan. Again, Huskers have a chance for the lead. Crossover dribble as Sejan goes baseline. Beatty cuts him off. Slings it up top. Mia. Hands left to Worcester. One hand near side. Buyuktajel fakes the 3. Back up top. Worcester. He'll drive right of the lane. Leans in. Floating 2. No good off the glass. Rebound. Buyuktajel's got it. And a fresh 20 for Nebraska. Bryce Williams gets a screen. Leans in. Gets some space on Rapp. Back to Buyuktajel for 3. Clanks off the back rim. And we'll get a dead ball foul. Or I should say a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Palm with a push off on Mia. All of a sudden, Nebraska's taking a bit of control here.
Yeah, that's always tough. You're battling on defense. You're flying around. A shot goes up. They get an offensive rebound, and then you got to force to play defense again. You might be out of position, and that's how Palm was able to pick up that foul.
Hawaii was out rebounding Nebraska earlier. Cornhuskers have taken that advantage now, 15-13, including 5-3 on the offensive glass. Inbound floated in Williams, middle of the free throw line. Drives baseline. Rapp rips it out. 3-on-1 coming. Rapp right for Beatty. His lay-in no good. He got hit on the way up. No whistle. And here comes Nebraska near side. Williams stops at the angle, right, throws up top Buyuktajel, left corner. Gary for the lead for 3. He got it. And Nebraska takes the lead, 24-22, 3:43 left in the half.
Nebraska's three-point shooting coming on display.
They have knocked down 4 in this game. Low block. Namiksha just skip past, dangerously thrown, but tracked down by Palm. Palm, here comes the double. Slings it right for Green. Stumbles into a 3. That's around and out. Rebound goes to Mia. Hawaii is 0 for its last 7. They haven't scored in over 5 minutes. Trailing 24-22. Walking forward right is Worcester. Now gets inside the arc left, keeps the bounce, guarded by Tom Beatty. One hand's at top of the arc, Mia. Underhanded near side, Buyukdagel. And now inside the arc at the wing, Williams. Backing down Green, turns, leans, fades the baseline, no. But Green's leg may have come out just a little bit, which forced Bryce Williams to go to the floor. The foul on Marcus Green will send Williams to the charity stripe when we come back. 2:58 remaining first half. Cornhuskers ahead, 24-22. This is Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Get ready to light up your savings at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event. Choose from over 1,500 new and used vehicles, including more than 200 energy-efficient vehicles. Looking for a sedan, truck, SUV, or van? You'll find it here with the best deals of the year. The Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event is happening now. With more cars, more savings, and more options. All 2024 models must go. Walk away with huge discounts at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event at Hilo, Kona, and Waipi'o across from Costco.
For nearly 125 years, Young Brothers has been connecting Hawaii residents and businesses with safe, frequent, affordable, and reliable inter-island shipping services. We connect local farmers with grocery stores and restaurants across the state. We move building and construction materials between islands so contractors can build homes for our kamaaina. From Nawiliwili to Hilo, we're not just moving cargo, we are connecting our island communities. Young Brothers.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Brought to you by Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union for life.
Bad time to hit a cold spell from the floor against a good team like Nebraska. Hawaii has not scored in the last 5 minutes and 43 seconds. Now trailing the Cornhuskers 24-22, 2:58 left in the first half. Hawaii has all of a sudden been bit by the zone that Nebraska's put on, and Hawaii has struggled to figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of that goes towards Nebraska's length and size. Like we were talking about, they're starting to feel that, especially when it's trying to enter the ball in the high post, trying to make passes along the perimeter. Nebraska is using their length to tip those passes or even get some steals, and then turning it down onto the offensive side, taking advantage of mismatches like Williams did with Marcus Green on that last possession.
The next 2:58 is pretty important. You don't want to let Nebraska take a good head of steam here in the locker room.
Yeah, so far, Nebraska has a 10-0 run over the last 4 minutes, and you can kind of see. I think the coach probably told them to push the tempo. Even off of makes or misses, you'll notice Nebraska is pushing the ball down, trying to catch Hawaii out of defensive position. They're running their actions really quick and making quick attacks.
Fred Hoiberg, as a guard who played professionally, knows a little bit about tempo. He'd be the right guy to say it. As we'll see Bryce Williams head to the free throw line. Williams just 9 on Murray State, a little against Murray State yesterday, a little uncommon for him as his first free throw is good. That snapped a streak of 13 consecutive double-digit scoring games. In this game so far, he's gone 7 as he knocks down the first free throw. 25-22. Second one for Williams. That's good. 26-22 Nebraska. 2:57 and rolling here in the first half. Green, hand off high right, Beatty, back to Green. He'll drive baseline, cut off by Worcester, bounce pass in the lane. Christensen leans, squares up for 2. No, he was challenged by 3 different Nebraska defenders around each part of his body. And Buyukdagel brings it back the other way for the Cornhuskers. Right as Worcester uses a screen, one hands it across the floor, left to Bryce Williams. And now mid-block to Mia. Back high right, Worcester uses Mia as a screen. Takes an open 3, misses short. Namiksha in for the rebound. Nebraska had been hitting pretty much everything up until that point. Ahead Green, stops top of the arc, near angle Namiksha. Dribble handoff for Rapp. Back between the circles, Green, and above the right corner, Tom Beatty. Gives up his dribble, looks into the post. There's Christensen. Double comes. Skip pass near side, Green. Up top to Rapp. Around right, Beatty. He goes baseline. Skips it up top again, Green. Left wing, 3 to Namiksha. That's off the front rim. Hawaii can't buy a bucket right now. 0 for its last 9. And here comes Worcester for Nebraska, leading by 4. Worcester, top of the arc, gives up the bounce. Finds Bryce Williams coming to the ball. Williams dribbles toward the baseline. Turns, low block against Beatty. Leans, hesitates, shuffles his feet, and is called for traveling. And he's going to blame the floor.
Yeah, you see him. He wants everyone to know. That wasn't because he traveled. His foot gave out on him. It was his foot's fault.
Credit, since he won't, credit Tom Beatty for keeping himself straight and kind of not letting him have that cushion to set his feet and take that fadeaway jumper. Hawaii trailing 26-22, 1:38 left in half number one. Namiksha dribbling near side, gives it to Green, coming back to the ball. Skips it right corner to Beatty, who goes baseline. Beatty trying for a two-hand dunk. Buyuktanjel challenged it, and it didn't go.
That would have been a highlight of the year.
Can't imagine what was going through his mind when he tried to challenge the 6'10 Burka Buyuktanjel. Back Nebraska with Bryce Williams, top of the arc. Off the dribble for three. Around and in. Went right, left, front, and in off the iron. Nebraska's largest lead, 29-22. 1 minute to go first half. It's a 15-0 run. Green off the dribble left wing. His three off the right rim misses. And we'll get a loose ball foul against Tanner Christensen. That's going to be his second. Nothing going right for Hawaii now in the final few minutes. Hawaii has not scored in 7 minutes and 49 seconds.
Yeah, and, I can't imagine Coach Aranga not liking that last possession. When Hawaii hasn't scored a point in 7 minutes and 50 seconds, the last thing you want is to try and go one-on-one and to try and make heroic plays. That one, Marcus Green, took an ill-advised shot a little too quick in the shot clock. Then he's got to continue to grind it out, continue to pass, continue to make Nebraska play defense, and then find something out of that.
Hawaii has taken 15 shots from outside the arc, 3 of 15. Buyuktanjel's front end of the 1-and-1 off the back rim. Harry Rulidev, good box out on Andrew Morgan and gets the rebound. Rulidev in with Namiksha, Beatty, Rapp, and Marcus Green. Rapp, angle left off the Rulidev screen. They find him underneath, lay in good. What a find by Rapp as Rulidev rolled off the screen, puts it in to make it 29-24 Nebraska and halt the 8-minute scoring drought. It leads to a Fred Hoiberg timeout with 33.2 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, that's a beautiful pass from Ryan Rapp. And that's what I think we need to see a little more of, coming off the top ball screen, dragging out the defender to create space, and then making that over-the-top pass to the roller right down the middle. The window is real short in order to get that pass in there. But I've seen the last game, Ryan Rapp make the same pass, the high-low pass. They got to continue to take advantage of that.
And with how quick they got that, it sets up a 2-for-1 opportunity here for Hawaii. There is a 7-second difference between game and shot clock. Game clock 33.2, shot clock at 26. So that sets up well. If you can get a miss, depending how much time is on the clock, gets you a chance to maybe cut this one down to one possession before the end of the half.
Yep, absolutely.
It'll be Juwan Gary who will inbound right at the front of the Hawaii bench. And he'll throw it in to Raleigh Worcester. Worcester moves to the far side of the floor against Cody Williams, who just checked in at the dead ball, guarding Bryce Williams. Bryce Williams holding on to it. Back to the basket, letting the timer run down. Out between the rings, Buyuktanjel. Hard dribble left inside the arc. Turns, spins in the lane, kicks out Worcester top of the arc with 5. Worcester stepping back with 2. Worcester with 1 for 3, moving to his right. That didn't hit the rim. It's a shot clock violation, and Hawaii's defense stands firm. 6.7 left in the half.
Great job by Cody Williams, moving his feet, making Worcester uncomfortable and not being able to get up a good shot.
Akira Jacobs going to come in for Gitas Namiksha here with 6.7 left. Imagining you want to get someone who's got some range from anywhere on the floor if you can get a 3 here in this final possession. Jacobs will inbound, gets it in, Cody Williams. Cody Williams across midcourt with 4. With 3, a foul here on Nebraska. Nebraska has a couple of fouls to give, and that's going to be on Sam Hoiberg with 2.9 left in the half. That's only the 15th foul, so they got one more to give.
Yeah, that's a good foul from Nebraska. Try to slow it down, make Hawaii play against a set defense.
And Cale Jacobson's going to check in for Nebraska for the first time. Marcus Green coming in for Cody Williams. Let's see if Nebraska does use that one foul to give. Maybe it depends on where the ball is entered in. Sideline inbound, far side. Beatty to bring it in. 2.9 left in the half. Beatty floats it. Angle right to Rulianeff. Now left Green for three. He got it at the horn. Rulianeff got it at the right angle. Found Green trailing left. Knocks down the three before the buzzer sounds. Hawaii will take a 2-point deficit into the locker room when it felt like it could have been much worse.
You know, Hawaii got it done at the end. You know, even though Nebraska went on their long run, I think to end the half, Hawaii would have been fine with just getting a stop and getting a good attempt. But they drew up a good play, getting the inbound to Rulianeff with Marcus Green coming off that flare. Wow, what a shot.
One of the Nebraska assistants talking to the officials on their way to the locker room. Hawaii, after being held off of the scoreboard for 8 minutes, they're able to cut this one back down to 2. Nebraska 29, Hawaii 27 here at the break. The Rainbow Warrior Hoops halftime report when we return. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Hey, brother, what you doing?
Just trying to finish this light switch before the UH football game starts.
I help you.
Oh, thanks, Now, it should be easy. The guy at the hardware store gave me some instructions. Brother, the blue or the red wire?
Huh? This thing says green one.
What green one?
Oh, brother, you thought I fucked.
Make sure to have an electrical contractor and licensed electrician do your photovoltaic installations and electrical work.
IBEW Local 1186, lighting your path to the future.
At M. Dyer Global, we're focused on relocating services year-round. Whether it's across the street or around the world, M. Dyer Global is moving Hawaii into the future. But we'd like to pause for a moment and wish you a happy holiday season filled with love and joy with your ohana. And to our military families stationed here who can't go home for the holidays, our hearts are with you. Here's to hope and happiness in 2025 from all the team owners at M. Dyer Global.
A Gain Scent Beads story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, "Maraca, senor," but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent Maraca smell amazing." Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent Beads. Try Gain Scent Beads, way fresher than detergent alone.
Lowe's knows that to win the job, pros need the best prices. That's why only at Lowe's, MVP's Pro Rewards members can get a volume discount on eligible orders as low as $1,500 at the Pro Desk. That means you get the prices you need to start any job, small or large. Because Lowe's knows pros. Valid in-store only. More terms and restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms or Pro Desk for details.
My name is Luke Bryan. Country music is my life, and I want to share it with y'all.
It's All Country is now streaming on Hulu.
And with the help of Luke Combs, Kane Brown, Lady A, Winona Judd, Sheryl Crow, and Mickey Guyton, we're going to explore everything country.
You couldn't ask for anything more than that.
When everybody brings their story, it really becomes something special.
That is the beautiful side of country music.
In the end, it's all country.
It's All Country. All episodes now streaming on Hulu.
This is the Rainbow Warrior Halftime Report, presented by Jay Marumoto of Orthopedic Associates.
The tenor certainly changed in the last 8 minutes of the first half, where Hawaii seemed to keep Nebraska at bay, holding on to a lead for a good chunk of the first half. The Cornhuskers went on a run, but Hawaii seeming to stem a little bit of that energy the Cornhuskers put together. It's Nebraska 29, Hawaii 27 here at the intermission. With Derek Lowe, I'm Josh Pacheco. Hawaii needed that 3. It doesn't make the situation much better than what it was, because Nebraska was starting to fire a little bit on all cylinders, especially on the glass. But how did Nebraska basically turn the table around in this first half to take a 2-point advantage?
Well, I think they started to use their size and length. I think Nebraska did a really good job of keeping Hawaii off the offensive board, keeping Hawaii to one and done. On the other end, they're doing a really good job of shrinking the court, keeping Hawaii on one side, not allowing them to use ball screens, trying to keep them there and try to overflood that ball side, that strong side. And with that, Hawaii's getting a hard time of getting the ball inside. The driving angles and lanes are congested, so they're stuck with playing on the perimeter.
Let's look at some of the halftime numbers. The Bows are shooting 34% from the floor, 10 of 29, 4 of 16 from outside the arc. From the free throw line, 3 of 4. Leading scorer is Marcus Green. All 9 of his points from outside the three-point border, 3 of 8 overall, 3 of 6 from 3. 7 for Akira Jacobs. He had a stretch. He only played 6 minutes plus. He's in foul trouble, but he had a stretch where he was doing a little bit of everything and was a much-needed boost for Hawaii when he was on the floor.
Yeah, he provided a lot of energy. He came in. I know what he can do offensively, but it was what he was doing on the defensive end. I know he got 2 fouls. One of them was a loose ball foul that, everyone was out of position, and he happened to pick that up. But, he's really being challenged tonight, and he's stepping up.
Yeah, he's got 7 of Hawaii's 11 bench points. It's an 11-2 advantage for the Rainbow Warriors. On the other side, Nebraska's shooting 36%. Not great, 10 of 28. But they've gotten some quality looks at times from outside, 5 of 12 there, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Out-rebounding Hawaii 20-15, including 5 to 3 on the offensive glass. Bryce Williams is trying to get himself back on a little bit of a streak. He was held to single digits yesterday. He's got 11. That's a game high so far.
Yeah, I really like this Bryce Williams. He's kind of like a smooth player. He doesn't force anything. He doesn't take ill-advised shots. He takes what the defense gives him, but you could just see, he's definitely a professional player. He put the ball on the floor, uses his size, pull-up shots, finishing at the rim, but he's done a real good job of shooting from the outside tonight.
11 for Williams, 8 for Juwan Gary, 6 for Braxton Mia. I should mention also for Hawaii, outside of Marcus Green and Akira Jacobs, that is 16 of their 27. Gius Namicha's got 1 point. He's 0 for 5 from the floor. Tanner Christensen has not scored. And Namicha 0 for 5. A lot of his shots have been flat in this game.
Yeah, and you know what? I was thinking the same thing. Namicha is an important scorer for this team, but I'm not sure if you have, but like guarding post, it's a whole different ball game. It's a different fatigue that you'll feel after a while. It's not like running around and sliding. You're constantly banging. You're pushing all your weight against the offensive player. So I'd probably say that has a lot to do with his offensive production tonight, maybe not having as much legs as usual, throwing his rhythm off. But I think that's what it is.
Winner faces Oregon State in the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic Championship on Christmas Day. Your score, Nebraska 29, Hawaii 27. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Lex Brody's Tire Company would like to say thank you very much for supporting UH. Wear your favorite UH gear into Lex Brody's and get an extra 5% off tires, brakes, and most other services on top of LexBrodys.com Super Saver coupons. You're the best fans, and Lex Brody's voted #1 in North America is the best choice for brake repairs and to purchase tires. Please visit LexBrodys.com for additional details and to set an online appointment.
Thank you very
Lex
much.
Brody's Tire Company.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's long-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit LexBrodys.com for the best tire value on Oahu. Thank you very much.
You won't get it anywhere else. Lex Brody's Tire Company.
At the Home Depot, we know Saturdays are for college football. That's why we have everything you need to never miss a play, like Bear Dynasty interior paint, their most durable one-coat hide paint ever. From a team color statement wall to a fan cave, complete with a mural honoring Nick Saban's 17-year dynasty.
Hey, I like that idea.
Nothing beats Bear Dynasty interior paint. It's everything you need all in one can.
Defend your game time with Bear and the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Valid only when tinted to colors from the Bear Dynasty and Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Color Collection.
Hi, this is Tim Palms, General Manager of BMW of Honolulu. We're excited to be courtside with the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors this season. Like the Bows, BMW delivers unmatched performance and precision. Experience the ultimate drive at BMW of Honolulu. Now's your chance to get a slam dunk lease offer on the all-electric 2024 BMW iX for only $699 a month. BMW of Honolulu is a proud sponsor of Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Visit us today at bmwhawaii.com. Go Bows.
Hear that? The sound of your antique fountain pen gliding across linen paper as you journal in the park. And if you were here, you'd be inspired by the warm breeze. But you're not here. Because your self-care happens out on the road, riding your motorcycle protected by Progressive. And the wind in your face on the road is all the inspiration you need. So if you ride, get a quote and see if you could save with Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Now that's inspiring. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times. Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants? These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Nebraska 29, Hawaii 27. Second half adjustments brought to you by Lex Brody's Tire Company. Wear your University of Hawaii apparel when you visit any Oahu Lex Brody's location and get an additional 5% off your purchase.
A couple things, but it all bases off of transition. So for Hawaii, transition defense is going to be important. You saw Nebraska really push the tempo during that first half. Make or miss, they're going to try and push the ball. They're going to try to put pressure on Hawaii's defense. Mainly, they're going to try and catch them off guard, out of position, and then they're going to get into their action. On the other side, Hawaii can do that to Nebraska. That's one way that you beat a good half-court defense, is you get stops and you get out and run. So it revolves around that transition theme, but transition offense, transition defense is something Hawaii is going to have to continue to get better at.
Second half when we return, Cornhuskers 29, Rainbow Warriors 27. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra is proud to be a Kama'aina favorite. Honolulu's landmark hotel has been your hotel for business, staycations, or just visiting with family and friends. Eat, shop, and stay at Honolulu's landmark hotel with easy access to Ala Moana Shopping Center and enjoy dining at Cafe 410, Pint and Jigger, the signature prime steak and seafood, or the Cafe at Dada. Enjoy your banquet, staycation, or business meeting where Kama'aina know best. It's the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra. This is your hotel.
Dr. Jay Marumoto, the University of Hawaii's senior orthopedic surgeon, is Hawaii's leading expert in sports injury surgery. From the latest ACL bear implant reconstruction to biologically enhanced rotator cuff and labral repair surgery, Dr. Jay Marumoto continues to bring Hawaii's athletes the most advanced surgical treatments to get them back in the game. Dr. Jay Marumoto and Orthopedic Associates, Hawaii's team physicians.
Get ready to light up your savings at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event. Choose from over 1,500 new and used vehicles, including more than 200 energy-efficient vehicles. Looking for a sedan, truck, SUV, or van? You'll find it here with the best deals of the year. The Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event is happening now. With more cars, more savings, and more options. All 2024 models must go. Walk away with huge discounts at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event at Hilo, Kona, and Waipi'o across from Costco.
Win great prizes all season long with ESPN Honolulu's Pigskin Picks. Brought to you by M. Dyer Global and Spectrum. Win weekly $100 gift certificates, or maybe even the grand prize, an EcoFlow portable refrigerator from Battery Bills, worth over $1,000. Go to ESPNHonolulu.com and play Pigskin Picks and win from M. Dyer Global, Spectrum, and ESPN Honolulu.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times. Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants? These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Come on, Mufasa. Let's get in some trouble.
This holiday season, destiny awaits you. You can grab your friends and experience Mufasa the Lion King in 3D. Everything the light touches belongs to me. You'll have to take it. Don't miss the perfect family Christmas movie.
Now went swimmingly, if I say so myself.
Disney's Mufasa the Lion King.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Now playing only in theaters. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Tickets on sale now.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Nebraska leading Hawaii 29-27. We get ready to start the second half as Hawaii would love to have the same kind of start it had in half number one, where they kind of matched Nebraska for the first couple of minutes before getting out to a little bit of its own run. In fact, Hawaii's largest lead, about 8 minutes into this game, they were up by 8. Hawaii would like to do something similar here to start half number two. Gitas Namiksha, Tanner Christensen, Ryan Rapp, Marcus Green, Cody Williams on the floor for Hawaii, who will go from left to right here to start the second half. Bryce Williams, Raleigh Worcester, Braxton Mia, Burka Buyukdengel, and Juwan Gary, the five on the court for Nebraska as the start of the second half. As soon as television says to start the second half, brought to you by IBEW Local 1186. Lighting your path to the future. With the ever so popular Derek Lowe, I'm Josh Pacheco. Who just came by and said hello to you?
One of the strength conditioning coach for Murray State, who happened to go to Washington State while I was there.
And was a big fan of yours. Hawaii with it going to our right. Ryan Rapp dribbling between the rings. Gets inside the arc left, looks inside, brings it back out to Green. Green bounce pass into the post. Christensen turns baseline, leans in against three tall defenders, and draws a whistle. It was almost like they were baiting him to go baseline to bring the two other defenders in to draw a missed shot. The foul is going to go on, let's see who they give it on. I think that's going to go on 9. That's going to be on Buyukdengel, his second.
Yeah, he reached in a little bit, but you did see Nebraska force Christensen to baseline. So when he spun, all three of them were right there.
He knocks down the first free throw. I haven't seen that before from anybody. Usually it's a double, but they didn't bring the double until he started his dribble. Second free throw, good. We're tied at 29. 19:44 here in this contest. Worcester against Cody Williams one-on-one across the timeline. Worcester lost it. Williams takes it away. Williams 1-0. The lane is good. Hawaii back ahead, 31-29. Worcester just got a little careless as Williams was right on his hip and he took it away. Pass elbow left, Mia wide open underneath as Bryce Williams cuts behind the defense and ties it at 31.
That's that similar back curl screen that Nebraska started the game with.
19:10 to play in the second half. Williams chest pass far wing to Green. Looks out to Namiksha, near wing. Williams zips it straight on to Green. Back left, wrap into the corner. Namiksha, skip pass right. Williams at the wing. Cody jabs with the right foot. Skips it again. Left, deflected by Worcester and taken away by Gary. Gary, 3-on-3. Pulls up inside the arc to Worcester, near side Buyukdengel. Hands it off to Bryce Williams and into the post. Braxton Mia. Backs down Christensen. Turns, looks baseline, leans, goes up against him. That misses. And we'll get a loose ball foul against Namiksha, who got hit in the back of the head. It's going to be a tug of the jersey on Namiksha, and Hawaii believes there should be a review because there is contact to the head. That's what the Hawaii bench is arguing. I don't think they're going to get it. Namiksha's second foul. Inbound at the baseline. Worcester throws it baseline. Bryce Williams, quick two from 14, misses. Mia the offensive rebound. throws it out up top to Worcester in a fresh 20. Nobody boxed out Mia. Near side, Bryce Williams, 3 at the angle. Good. Nebraska takes a 3-point lead, 34-31. 18-21 to play. Williams now has knocked down 4 threes. He's got 16 points. Christensen lobs to the high right side. Namicha driving on Bryukdengel, throws it across the lane and right into Gary's hands, who lobs it ahead, Bryce Williams. Williams holds up at the baseline, throws it out, Mia. To Williams and a low block Bryukdengel. Backing down Christensen, leans, turns baseline. His 2 is good. Cornhuskers up by 5 now, 36-31. 17:50 remaining. And Hawaii's had a couple of careless passes here in most recent possessions. Williams dribbles angle left, almost threw it away right. He held on to the ball last moment to wrap at the wing and into the block. Christensen, double team comes, skip pass right wing. Williams fakes the 3, drives, leans in, gets right around Bryce Williams and lays it off the window. 36-33 Nebraska as Bryce Williams hurries ahead. Penetrates to the baseline against Green, now back to the basket. Williams leaning in, draws help. Williams keeps it, turns, right hand hook in the lane. That is good. Bryce Williams has taken it upon himself here in the second half. He's got a game-high 18, 38-33 Nebraska, 17:09 to play. Williams standing dribble between the circles. Looks left, now turns right. Ryan Rappa has it above the right wing. Rapp into the post, Christensen squares. Double team is there. We'll throw it up top to Green, who looked left, and now we'll bring it to the near side. Green, angle left Williams, shot clock to 7. Williams, crossover left. Stops at the block, throws it up top to Green with 1. Green's got to put it up from 15 feet. He didn't get away in time. Shot clock violation. We'll go back to Nebraska.
Man, Nebraska is just doing a really good job imposing their will against Hawaii. They're making Hawaii play defense, and then they're crashing the boards, so they're really making Hawaii work on that end. And then when Hawaii comes down on offense, they're locking it down, making Hawaii take a tough shot.
And Hawaii's had a lot of offensive possessions that have gone down with about 8 seconds and lower in the shot clock. 38-33 Nebraska, 16:35 remaining. Bryukdengel hands off to Williams. Dribble weave left Gary, now angle left. This is Andrew Morgan. Gives it back to Bryce Williams, guarded by Cody Williams. Chest pass left off the screen. Connor Essegian leans to the free throw line, right to Gary. Gary dribbles inside the lane, lost it against Rapp, got it back, pushes it off the glass, misses. Christensen grabbed the rebound away from Morgan. And here comes Rapp the other way for Hawaii, far side of the court. Rapp guarded by Bryukdengel, pulls up left of the lane. That shot short, gets his own rebound. Goes right of the lane, almost lost it going toward the baseline, but he'll bring it back out. He's got a mismatch with Morgan. Throws it out to Beatty. And a chest pass high left to Cody Williams. Back to Beatty near side. Beatty drives right, leans in, hesitates, skips left corner. Namicha stepped on the sideline as he caught the pass and out of bounds. Hawaii starting to turn the ball over at an unhealthy rate. 15:48 to play. Nebraska leads Hawaii 38-33. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Get ready to light up your savings at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event. Choose from over 1,500 new and used vehicles, including more than 200 energy-efficient vehicles. Looking for a sedan, truck, SUV, or van? You'll find it here with the best deals of the year. The Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event is happening now. With more cars, more savings, and more options. All 2024 models must go. Walk away with huge discounts at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event at Hilo, Kona, and Waipi'o across from Costco.
How do you get 100% of your work done when you're 40% short-staffed? Across Hawaii, city and state departments grapple with thousands of vacant positions. And with fewer workers, that means longer lines at the DMV, delayed building permits, and slowdowns in essential services. The government could resolve this by offering more competitive wages and benefits. For you, we hope they do. A message brought to you by HGEA, because Hawaii works best when we do.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Nebraska leads Hawaii 38-33, 15:48 remaining. I mentioned turnovers at an unhealthy rate for Hawaii. They had 3 turnovers at the half, did the Rainbow Warriors. They've given it away now 4 times in nearly 3 3/4 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of that those self-inflicting wounds that we talked about last game. Hawaii did a good job in the first half. To start this game, it's not like Nebraska is applying more pressure. It's just that, I think Hawaii is speeding themselves up on drives, not really having an idea of what they're trying to do or where they're going. And then they're just making careless decisions on who they're passing to.
We'll see what Hawaii does off of this timeout. A reminder, tomorrow, the Hawaii Bowl at the Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex. We'll have it for you. Broadcast time 2:30. South Florida taking on Ken Niumatalolo's San Jose State squad. Kickoff just after 3. You'll hear that here on ESPN Honolulu, part of one of the most fun weeks of the year here, Christmas week. It's going to change next year when the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic moves to Feast Week. Dates yet to be determined, but that was announced officially today by ESPN Events. Nebraska out of the timeout will have Morgan, Williams, Essegian, Buyuknagel, and Juwan Gary, as they'll bring it in from the far sideline, going from right to left on your device. Hawaii out of the timeout, Cody Williams, Tom Beattie, Ryan Rapp, Akira Jacobs checks in, and Tanner Christensen. Tom Beattie, let's give him a little bit of credit here for a moment. He's only got 2 points, but he's had to work here in his 11 minutes, and he's been pretty solid.
Yeah, he's definitely had his impact, definitely with that baseline attempt.
He's 0 for his last 4, however, after he made his first shot. Hawaii turns into a 2-3 zone. Gary bounce pass in the paint. Bryce Williams from 12 feet, short off the rim. Rebound Tanner Christensen. They found the hole in the Hawaii zone defense, just couldn't connect. Cody Williams comes the other way. Bryce Williams guards him. Comes to the near side, dribbles off his foot, can't recover it. Goes out of bounds, right off of his right shoe. And that's been kind of the half it has been here for Hawaii. 4 turnovers in 4 minutes. 38-33 Nebraska lead, 15-19 to go. Morgan between the rings, high left side, Buyuknagel. Guarded by Akira Jacobs. Between the rings is Essegian. And a bounce pass around the perimeter right for Williams. Williams lobs it to the elbow right. This is Morgan, hands to Essegian in the lane, right side, lean, stops his dribble, looking around, pivoting, still looking, throws it out right wing, Buyuknagel. And drives baseline. He traveled before he made his move. Hawaii defense made that possession very difficult for the Cornhuskers.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that call. I was watching Buyuknagel. You could see when he kind of has that Euro style footwork, so he kind of shuffles a little bit when he catches the ball.
Nebraska leading 38-33, 14:54 remaining. Cody Williams between the circles, stops his dribble, throws it straight away. Jacobs around the perimeter left to Tom Beattie. Beattie moves it back up top. Jacobs, right wing Williams. Back straight away to Ryan Rapp. Rapp around left Beattie, high slot. Dribbles inside the arc, gave up the bounce. Looks to get it somewhere to Ruliev. Shot clock's at 6. Rapp off the screen. Out high up top. Jacobs open for 3. That's off the back iron. Rebound goes to Bryce Williams. Again, timer had gone almost all the way down. Buyuknagel the other way. Floats it near the baseline. Juwan Gary. Squaring against Ryan Rapp. Now will turn. Lean baseline. Rapp goes down. It's an offensive foul on Gary. Gary called for the offensive. 14-16 to play second half.
Yeah, great defense from Ryan Rapp. He knows that Gary is going to try and go into his back down dribble, and just timed it well to take that hit right into the chest.
Marcus Green comes in for Cody Williams. Hawaii's 5, Ruliev, Rapp, Green, Jacobs, Beattie. Green dribble handoff, high left for Ryan Rapp. Looking for a screen. Not a lot of correct movement here offensively. Rapp gets another screen from Ruliev this time. Stops his bounce at the wing. Throws it inside Ruliev. Goes reverse. Misses short around Morgan. But a foul on Nebraska. That's going to go against Andrew Morgan. And Fred Hoiberg's got his arms in the air thinking, you're going to have to explain this one to me. And honestly, I don't blame him.
Yeah, he didn't like that one. That one was called a little late.
Yeah, I just watched the replay on that. It looked like, he was caught on the back. You know what? I do see it now. It's a push on the lower back because you see the arms go up and that's all you see, but it's the lower back that got him as Ruliev hits the first free throw. And Fred Hoiberg's going to look back at that later and he'll understand why it was called. One more for Ruliadev, who's got 3 points. It's 38-34, 13:59 remaining. Second for Ruliadev, away, off the back iron and in. 38-35. Hawaii still hasn't hit a field goal in over 3.5 minutes, and Hawaii now putting full court pressure. Inbound thrown into Morgan. Will bounce it back to Williams, and Hawaii will treat to pick it up at half court. Here's Gary between the circles. Above the left wing, Sam Hoiberg. Bounces it to Morgan, 15 feet away. Bounce, backs down Ruliadev. Here comes the double team. Morgan dribbles away, gets to the corner, and Gary. Gary in the lane around Ruliadev. Difficult. 2 is able to roll it in. 40-35, Cornhuskers, 13:34 to go. Difficult shot. Ruliadev had stayed with him. Near wing Beatty between the circles. Marcus Green draws help off the screen. Left wing wrap into the corner. Akira Jacobs. And he gets it knocked out of bounds by Bryce Williams. Hawaii will maintain possession with a sideline inbound. Hawaii's field goal drought now at 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Rapp will inbound in the corner. Gets it into Marcus Green, who rubbed off a Jacobs screen. Green, shot clock to 12. Gets a pick from Ruliadev, throws it toward the baseline. Rapp out up top. Beatty drives right in the lane, leans at the block, floating 2 off the glass. Good for Beatty. Missed his last 4 shots, breaks that spell in Hawaii's field goal spell. It's a 3-point game. 40-37 Nebraska, 13 minutes to go. Crowd starting to get into it a little bit. Gary high right, now right in the midcourt circle. Here's Hoiberg. Stops at the angle, bounces it to Morgan 14 feet away. Here comes the help defense. Bounce pass underneath, and Gary was left open behind the defense, and he scores. 42-37 Nebraska, 12:42 to go. Green the other way. Dribble handoff Beatty. Now quickly top of the arc, Ryan Rapp. Driving right of the lane. Leans in on Essegian. Misses the 2. Put back by Ruliadev is in. He's got 6. Hawaii again within 3. 42-39. Bryce Williams stops at the free throw line. Hands off Essegian. Retreats out to Morgan, top of the arc. Morgan left, underhands it for Gary. He steps back. 3 over Jacobs at the angle is good. Jawan Gary's 3rd triple. 45-39 Nebraska, 12:10 left. Hawaii gave a little too much space on that possession. Green the other way, stops his dribble at the angle, pressured from the backside, gives it up to Tom Beatty, and now a Rapp right in front of the midcourt circle. Rapp spinning on Hoiberg, backing him down mid-block, jump stop, dishes inside Ruliadev. Here's the double. Ruliadev fading 2 in the paint, no, but he's fouled on the way up. And Morgan stomps his foot and says, "You've got to be kidding me." Morgan picks up his 3rd. Ruliadev to the free throw line when we come back with 11:47 to go. Nebraska 45, Hawaii 39. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Dr. Jay Marumoto, the University of Hawaii's senior orthopedic surgeon, is Hawaii's leading expert in sports injury surgery. From the latest ACL bear implant reconstruction to biologically enhanced rotator cuff and labral repair surgery, Dr. Jay Marumoto continues to bring Hawaii's athletes the most advanced surgical treatments to get them back in the game. Dr. Jay Marumoto and Orthopedic Associates, Hawaii's team physicians.
I'm Hal. I'm Jerry.
I'm Kehao.
We got your lumber.
We've got your hardware.
Bring your lumber list.
Email us your list.
Bring me your blueprint.
We've got you covered.
Get a quote from us. Itagyuti listahan nyo kanya.
Get a quote from us.
Get a quote from us. We've got you covered.
We love our customers.
Go where the contractors go. Hardware Hawaii. Contractor's choice.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Driven by BMW of Honolulu.
Nebraska leads Hawaii 45-39, 11:47 remaining, and Hawaii's been looking for someone or something to kind of lift them here. Harry Ruliadev has been involved here in the last couple of possessions. He's got 6 off the bench.
Yeah, he's provided a nice little spark, hanging around that rim, getting offensive tip backs or just kind of being available for any of those little passes in the dunker spot and just trying to finish. But he's definitely provided a nice little spark. You can also see Ryan Rapp. We talked about the size advantage that Nebraska has. Well, right now, Ryan Rapp has a size advantage on Hoiberg, and he's trying to really go at that and take advantage.
We're not used to seeing Ryan Rapp trying to take guys off the bounce on mismatches, but you see his confidence, whether that leads to him getting an opportunity at the rim or a drive and kick, still looking to see if that can be something consistently done. We haven't seen that yet.
Yep.
By the way, back to Rulidev. He's got his mom and dad here, second year in a row here on Christmas, but he said that they've got other family members that are here in Hawaii for the first time. So he said, yeah, we've been stuck playing tour guide for a little while. I mean, hey, there's a lot to do and see here in Christmas week with beautiful weather, as Santa across the way has the weather forecast on a paperboard. It's not what it's called. 84 degree high, 71 degree low. And he's letting everybody who already knows the temperature, because they're here, know what the forecast is.
Yeah.
Santa, read the room.
Yeah, Santa. Oh, I'm looking around. I don't see his nemesis, the Grinch, around. Oh no, he is.
The Grinch took his mask off. The Grinch is in the band, and every once in a while you got to play your instrument. I don't think you can do it with the Grinch mask on.
I like Santa's his sign before read, Santa would go.
Rulidev hits the first free throw. Hawaii taking a trip to the free throw line, brought to you by the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra. This is your hotel. Second free throw off the back rim. Jacobs, the offensive rebound, gets himself back out, twisting through two defenders, and a fresh 20 for Hawaii. 45-40 your score, 11:39 remaining. Green dribbling between the circles against Worcester. Bounce pass, elbow left, Rapp. He'll turn in the lane right, leans in, up for a difficult two, no good, but he draws a whistle. That should go on Gary. It is. Juwan Gary picking up his second.
Ryan Rapp's aggressiveness, trying to take advantage of his size, is definitely giving Hawaii some looks. Getting Nebraska some fouls in the meantime and getting to the free throw line.
Rapp with 4 points. He scored 8 yesterday on 3 of 5 shooting.
I think he's probably saying, wait, Nebraska's doing that to us? I'm 6'6" too.
First for Rapp is off the back rim, no good. Hawaii 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Braxton Mia re-enters for Bryce Williams for Nebraska. Rapp's got one more. Right-handed shot away and in. 45-41, 11:30 remaining. Hawaii picking up full court. Inbound, knocked away by Rapp as he was trying to cut a pass far sideline. It will stay with Nebraska as Rapp couldn't get possession, but Hawaii nearly had the turnover. Now they'll be able to get it in. It's into Hoiberg. Crosses midcourt, Rapp guarding him. Hoiberg underhands it up top to Gary. Dribble weave left, Connor Esesian between the rings to Hoiberg. They'll float it beyond the right elbow for Mia. Skip left angle, Esesian into the corner. Gary leads it on Jacobs, clears him away and lays him in. Wow, Jacobs just got twisted sideways as Gary went in on him, and Gary scores 47-41.
That was a tough move.
10:57 remaining. Beatty up top to Green. Hoiberg almost overplayed, but stays with him. Beatty crossover dribble back to Green straight away. Gets inside the arc right. Forces himself to the baseline and a double team. Poked out by Mia. Back to Rapp right wing. Overhead pass up top. Beatty right of the lane drive. Tries to go across the lane. It's knocked out of bounds as Beatty hits the deck. Shot clock down to 7. Again, another long possession that is just withering away the clock. Ketis Namiksha will enter in for Rapp. It's a double-edged thing here. Nebraska has not been able to score at will tonight. They averaged 78 a game, so it's kept their point number down. But it's also kept Hawaii's down, too, as it's been a struggle to get good looks. Beatty gets it in the right corner, Green. Timer to 5. Now Namiksha with 4. Jacobs left. Off the dribble. Poked out of his hands by Worcester, and it'll be a shot clock violation before Worcester could get up and get a transition basket.
Yeah, that's tough defense from Worcester. Staying tight on Akira Jacobs, knowing the shot clock was going down. Has some quick hands to strip the ball away.
47-41 Nebraska, 10:33 remaining. Worcester gets the inbound in for Connor Essegian and gives it back to Worcester as Hawaii re-enters a 2-3 zone. Worcester, dribble handoff left, Hoiberg looks in the lane, quickly Worcester, middle of the paint, back out Hoiberg. Hoiberg, drive kick, Worcester straight away. He'll go right of the paint, leans, poked out by Beatty, but Worcester gets it right back. Shot clock expired. Did they get the shot off in time? They did. Shot misses short. Ball goes out of bounds. It will go back to Hawaii with 10:09 left.
Great defensive possession from Hawaii. And I'm not even sure Worcester knew that the shot clock was that low.
No. I mean, the shot clock, that was a very quick 30 if it was. I think the shot clock actually started at 20, given that the shot clock violation. It seemed, I mean, that's at least the way it fell. 10:05 to go, Hawaii trailing 47-41. Green moving left, chest pass, free throw line extended. Beatty, bounce pass to the baseline. Christensen, double team comes, skips it up top for Jacobs, deflected right to Green. Green looking to drive, draws help, will bring it back out. Beatty, quickly left wing Jacobs. Jacobs goes baseline, Euro step, got it slinged out of his hands and taken away. Another turnover. Hawaii has given it away 7 times here in the second half. The other way goes Bryce Williams, leans in the lane, stops, turns, floater 2, that's good, and he's fouled. Got Hawaii a little bent backwards defensively. The foul's going to go on Green, and Williams has a chance to make this a 9-point game.
Yeah, that's a tough cover for Green. You know, he's quick enough to slide and cut Williams off, but when Williams jump stops and pivots and changes directions and just rises up, uses his size, that's hard to stop.
They had Christensen there in help defense, and I don't think he was really sure what to do. Williams' free throw is good. Makes it 50-41. Rapp re-enters for Tom Beatty. This feels like a must-score possession here with 9:33 remaining. 50-41 Nebraska. Green, hard dribble inside the arc right. Up top, Tanner Christensen, around left wing, Akira Jacobs. Jacobs gives up the dribble, skips it to Green right. Green looking to drive, spins on Worcester, basketball taken away. Another giveaway. It's the 11th of the game, 8th in the half. Nebraska comes up with it and has a possession right with Williams. Off a screen. Williams leaning left of the paint, turns, tries to go around, Rapp can't do it, throws it out Essegian. Essegian back to Williams, left wing, shot fake from 3, drives baseline. Again, Rapp right with him. Williams for 2, middle of the paint, that's good. Bryce Williams now with 23, largest lead for Nebraska's 11, 52-41, and Hawaii will call for time. This timeout brought to you by H-Camp, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. Trouble here for Hawaii, 8:49 remaining. Nebraska's on a 7-0 run, leading 52-41. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hi, this is Tim Palms, General Manager of BMW of Honolulu. We're excited to be courtside with the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors this season. Like the Bows, BMW delivers unmatched performance and precision. Experience the ultimate drive at BMW of Honolulu. Now's your chance to get a slam dunk lease offer on the all-electric 2024 BMW i4 for only $499 a month. BMW of Honolulu is a proud sponsor of Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Visit us today at bmwhawaii.com. Go Bows.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Nebraska leading Hawaii 52-41, 8:49 remaining. Hawaii has had a very hard time against this Nebraska defense. The turnover number has risen now to 11 in this game as compared to Nebraska, who's given away 10 times very quietly. How does Hawaii fix what has been a problem here as of late?
You know, well, I guess in layman's terms, just take care of the ball. You know, I mean, I know it's easier said than done because it's not like they're purposely trying to turn over the ball, but Nebraska is doing a really good job of they're like compacting the paint so much, and they're closing out to shooters really quickly. So they're making you second guess. One, can I shoot it? No, because they're closing out quickly, but I can't drive either because the man is right there. So that's you give credit to Nebraska, but Hawaii has to be decisive on what they're doing with the ball. If they're going to shoot it, they got to shoot in rhythm. If they're going to drive, they got to drive with a purpose.
Not a lot of time. Given the way Nebraska has made Hawaii work on offense, it seems like every possession, even though with 8:49 to go, the way these possessions have just taken forever to work, it almost feels like there's only 5 minutes left, and every possession seems a bit more calculated.
Yeah, and I think, to go back to Hawaii, I think what they have to do is, I think they have to just be aggressive and get attempts. It says right here that Hawaii's had 3 turnovers in the last 2 minutes and 41 seconds, right? You're not going to be able to win a basketball game if you keep turning it over. And then, you look at Nebraska. Nebraska is playing really patient on offense. They're not being sped up. If what they want is not there, they take it out and they repost, they reset. So Nebraska's doing a good job on offense.
Inbound into Cody Williams, Ryan Rapp, Tanner Christensen, Akira Jacobs, Tom Beatty on the court. Jacobs inside the arc right. Throws it out for Rapp around the perimeter left. Beatty slings it left wing. Cody Williams back out to Rapp at the angle. 12 to shoot. Near Jacobs. Quick pass right. Beatty gets to the short corner. Back out Jacobs. Up top Rapp. 7 to shoot. Rapp left of the lane. Pulls up mid post. Floats it in for Christensen. Knocked out of his hands by Bryce Williams, but a foul will be called on Bryce Williams with the shot clock at 3. So reset to 20 with 8:26 to go.
And that was good recognition from Rapp. They moved the defense well and was able to find Christensen down low.
Inbound, floated in Jacobs between the rings. Quickly out far left side to Ryan Rapp. Rapp used the Christensen screen. Hesitates in the arc. Moves to the corner, up top Beatty. Quickly right wing Williams. Drives baseline. Goes up for a difficult 2. Puts it in. Right through the defender Essegian. And it's 52-43. That breaks about a 3.5-minute scoring drought with 8:03 to go. And Hawaii has had quite a few of those droughts in this game. Bryce Williams gives up the dribble up top. Gives it to Braxton Mia. Handoff right side Worcester near the elbow. Up top Bryce Williams. Drives left of the lane. Gets around Cody Williams and gets the step and the lay-in left of the paint. 54-43 Cornhuskers. 7:45 left remaining in this one. Cody Williams dribbling front of the midcourt circle. Against Sam Hoiberg, coach's son. Elbow left Rapp. Drives right of the lane. Rapp off the glass, puts it in. Ryan with 7. It's 54-45. Here's a trapping defense Hawaii's putting on. And Nebraska's able to break it across the timeline. Right corner drive near the baseline. Hoiberg for Worcester left of the lane. Got space against the Hawaii defense. That trap kind of led to some open spots. 56-45, 7:12 to go. Williams looking left, can't find Rapp at the elbow. Instead, he'll get it outside the arc left. Rapp jabs, twists in the paint right, leaning in on Essegian, pulls back to right side, good from 6 feet. Where is this Ryan Rapp come from? 56-47, 6:52 to play. It can't all be him, though, here in the last few minutes. Worcester gets a screen from Mia, outright to Williams, and into the corner, Hoiberg penetrates the lane against Akira Jacobs. Brings it back out to Worcester, top of the arc. Will clear away Mia, now bounce it to Bryce Williams. Backing in right of the lane, jump stop at the free throw line, 14-footer, misses off the heel. Rebound Ryan Rapp. Mia seems to be hurt. Hawaii has a 5-on-4. Rapp, right corner, Jacobs. He'll take a 3. He'll knock it down. Hawaii within 6. And Mia hurt. He is hobbling and trying to get the officials' attention. Why do you think I'm hobbling? Timeout, 6:20 to play. Nebraska 56, Hawaii 50. Whatever happened on that end is going to go to review. We'll tell you what happens when we come back. The Huskers lead down to 6, 56-50, 6:20 remaining. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Lex Brody's Tire Company would like to say thank you very much for supporting UH. Wear your favorite UH gear into Lex Brody's and get an extra 5% off tires, brakes, and most other services on top of LexBrodys.com Super Saver coupons. You're the best fans, and Lex Brody's voted #1 in North America is the best choice for brake repairs and to purchase tires. Please visit LexBrodys.com for additional details and to set an online appointment.
Thank you very
Lex Brody's
Tire Company.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's long-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit LexBrodies.com for the best tire value on Oahu. Thank you very much.
You won't get it anywhere else. Lex Brody's Tire Company.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Driven by BMW of Honolulu.
6:20 left. Nebraska leads Hawaii 56-50. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
Your official radio home of University of Hawaii sports is ESPN Honolulu. KKEA Honolulu, 1420 AM and 92.7 FM.
So they went to the monitor on that last play. Braxton Mia appeared to be hobbling on a play inside the paint. Hawaii had a 5-on-4. It led to a Jacobs 3 in the corner. The officials decided to look to see if there was anything to what happened there. They didn't find anything, so nothing changes off of that stoppage. It's a 56-50 Nebraska lead. By the way, that replay review brought to you by BMW of Honolulu, inviting you to take a test drive of the ultimate driving machine where you will find exceptional offers. Derek Lowe, I know you were a star player, so this may not be right up your alley, but if you're a role player for Hawaii tonight, you have taken center stage. Akira Jacobs leads all Hawaii scorers with 10 tonight. Ryan Rapp's got 9. Cody Williams has 8. Marcus Green and Gitas Namiksha have combined for 10. This is a much different game, yet Hawaii is still in it.
Yeah, it is. And, Coach Ganot always says, hey, next man up. Your star players might not be able to, get off offensively because Nebraska has done their scouting report. They know who's their Hawaii's main scorers. So, with the opportunity, Rapp is taking advantage of it. Beatty is taking advantage. And we saw Akira come in today with a lot of energy. So, that's just Hawaii is very good on the bench. And that's why they're leading bench points 18-2.
It is imperative here. Hawaii's 5 of Jacobs, Williams, Beatty, Rapp, and Christensen to try to now get some important stops. Here is Worcester left off of double screens, moves back to the near side, one hands it left to Bryce Williams and into the post. Buyukdengel spins on Christensen, turns back baseline, his 2 off the glass, no, but it's tipped back in. They may credit it to Gary. I thought Hawaii might have touched it on the way in. 58-50 Nebraska, 5:49 remaining. Williams between the circles, guarded by Sam Hoiberg. Goes left, Christensen, man goes down. They couldn't find Rapp open underneath. Now to Jacobs at the angle. Jacobs gives up the dribble, skip pass left, Beatty. He'll dribble to the short corner, finds Christensen inside. He's fouled on his way up as he was trying to jam it home. Christensen will go to the free throw line. Foul is going to go on Gary, his 3rd. They missed Rapp open underneath. Fortunately, they were still able to get something, at least a foul, to get Christensen to the line. But these are key free throws to make for him. Christensen 2 points in 21 minutes. First free throw good. Harry Rulideff is going to check in if the free throw goes down. Second shot for Christensen. Off the back iron. Rebound taken by Bryce Williams. 58-51. It's a 3-possession lead for Nebraska. 5:27 remaining. Worcester, far sideline. One hands it between the circles. Burka Buyukdengel makes a pass inside. Now we'll dribble right. Can't hand it to Worcester. Moves it back up top to Hoiberg. Drives left on Rapp. Hoiberg easily to the rim. Scores. Rapp got beat. Tried to wrap around and strip it away, and he failed. 60-51 Nebraska. 5:07 left. Williams walking dribble forward. One hands it near wing. Jacobs. They'll deny Christensen inside the ball. Back between the rings to Beatty. So that's a little bit of a change here. Beatty draws help, stops the dribble, moves it left at the angle for Williams. Shot clock down to 9. Williams against Gary with 6, trying to shake him off the bounce in the lane. His pass, I think he's trying to float it for Christensen against the lane, and it was just walloped out of bounds. It will stay with Hawaii, but the shot clock's at 3.
It was. I mean, Gary is a heck of a defender and a shot blocker for a guard.
Yeah. Well, Nebraska's got height up and down the lineup. Inbound thrown in. Nope, Rapp couldn't grab it. It's taken away. A bad pass. Up ahead left. Gary lay, and that's good around Rapp. Danger time here. 62-51 Nebraska, 4:32 remaining. It was a bad inbound pass, but Utenshell's got the steal. That led to the transition opportunity. Williams gives up the bounce at the angle. Throws it between the rings to Ryan Rapp. Around left, Akira Jacobs. Jacobs to the wing. Back out Williams. Moves it around right to Beatty, and now near wing, Rapp. Skip past left corner, Jacobs. Touch left for Beatty. Up top, Williams. Penetrates right, leans on Gary. His lay-in as he goes to the deck is good. Williams with a big lay-in. Hawaii back within single digits, 62-53. 4:01 left to play. Utenshell between the circles. High left for Williams. Against Tom Beatty, one-on-one. Williams trying to drive lane line right. He was cut off. Back out Hoiberg. Hoiberg against Rapp. To the near side now, Worcester. Worcester steps back with a dribble. 3 over Cody Williams. Misses short. Loose ball to the far sideline. Offensive rebound for Bryce Williams. Williams will try to take Beatty backing down. Up top, Utenshell for 3. Off the left rim. Offensive rebound. Worcester. Put back no good over Cody Williams. Rebound for Ryan Rapp. 3:27 remaining. Must-have bucket here if Hawaii can get it. Williams off a Ruliadev screen. To the near side, Jacobs. Defender overplays. Jacobs, 3. That's around and out. Rebound flying in his Rapp. Saved it in bounds, but right to Utenshell. Nebraska running ahead. 2-on-4. Hawaii will get back defensively, and Nebraska will get into a half-court set. Rapp almost was able to get a new possession, but he had to fly out of bounds to try to save it. Williams, timer down to 14. Off the Utenshell screen. Leans off the dribble and draws a Beatty bump. Beatty's going to pick up his first foul. That is only the third team foul. Pay attention to that with 2:55 left. Nebraska 62, Hawaii 53. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Oh, Christmas tea. Oh, Christmas tea. How lovely are your fairways. Is there a Scrooge on your Santa list? Someone really teed off this holiday season? Turn that frown upside down for the golf lover in your life. Buy a golf gift card at any municipal golf course in person and enjoy all that the Alawai, Eva Villages, Ted Makalena, Westlock, Holly, and Kahuku golf courses has to offer. Muni golf gift cards for that hard-to-please, teed-off person in your life. Visit teatimes.honolulu.gov. That's teatimes.honolulu.gov.
Golfing at the Muni. Ho, ho, ho. That's our city courses.
Oh, Christmas tea. Oh, Christmas tea. How lovely are your fairways.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
2:55 left to play. It is 62-53. Nebraska leading by 9. You can see Hawaii trying to get a little bit of fight in here late, but Nebraska on the boards has been able to keep keep Hawaii away a little bit. 9-8 on the offensive glass, 26-25 overall, but it's not necessarily the number, it's the timing.
Yeah, the timing, with just under 3 minutes left, although Hawaii just has 3 fouls, so they can be a little bit more aggressive. They're going to have to, apply a little bit more pressure, jump the passing lanes just a little bit, not gamble, but be there and, get stops on the defensive end. And they're going to have to quicken the pace on the offense, not rush, but get good looks.
If I would have told you Gitas Namiksha has 1 point, you probably wouldn't think the score would be 62-53, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't believe that. I mean, we know how good of a scorer Namiksha has been. But, sometimes you have games like this, but other players step up. And Hawaii has a few of those players that have stepped up.
21 bench points for Hawaii. And you can kind of tell the lineup that Iran Ganat is rolling with right now with under 3 to go includes two starters in Cody Williams and Ryan Rapp. It's Beatty, Jacobs, Rulideff rounding out the 5. No Green on the floor. He's got 9 points. Started out hot, has cooled since. Dribble handoff left, Sam Hoiberg for Nebraska. Out far right, Bryce Williams. He'll drive left of the lane. Bounce pass inside. Not there for Worcester and taken away by Rapp. Rapp on the run, left of the lane. Jump stop. Got bumped. Loose ball. Goes out. It was touched by who? Nebraska last. Hawaii will have a baseline inbound. Rapp took it right into traffic. Fortunate he didn't turn it over. Here comes Namiksha now with 2:39, and he'll come in for Jacobs. Namiksha, 22 minutes, 1 point, 3 rebounds, 0 for 5 from the floor. Williams to trigger. Baseline right, far side. They get it into Rapp. Open 15-footer. That's off the heel of the iron. Worcester the rebound. Can't ask for a better look than that off the inbound. Worcester will slow down the pace now on the right side. Guarded by Beatty. He's just standing with the dribble on the R of the Stan Sheriff center type. Here's a handoff, Bryce Williams. Williams driving right, laying around Cody Williams is good, and the foul. And with 2:15 to go, Nebraska's back ahead by double digits, 64-53. And a free throw, a chance to extend that as Williams now has 27 points. Wow. He has controlled this second half. Free throw away, good. 65-53, 2:15 to go. That has certainly subdued this crowd. Namiksha, dribble handoff right for Beatty. Bounces it for Williams with some space against Hoiberg. Draws help. Pass for Rulideff, wide of him and out of bounds. Trying to get it around an extended leg, and I guess it missed the leg. 65-53. Nebraska closing in on a trip to the final. Winner gets Oregon State tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. Williams backing down Cody Williams right at the three-point line. Right angle. Timer down to 13 on the shot clock. Bryce Williams uses a screen. Cody Williams still with him. Now gets another screen. Bryce Williams pull up 2 off the right rim. Misses. Namiksha the rebound. Hawaii's got to have some urgency here with 1:33 remaining. Cody Williams high right. And Hawaii calls for time. 1:29 remaining. This is... It looks like a full timeout. Nope, 30-second timeout, I beg your pardon. 1:29 remaining. 89 seconds remaining. How do you make a comeback against a Nebraska team that has really not allowed anything to happen quick?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, I think main thing, Hawaii just finished strong and aggressive. I think they're gonna have to come out with some sort of aggressive, press, try to look for steals and quick baskets. But, Nebraska has just done a good job of, they got time on their side, and they're going to just, try and milk the clock and, make Hawaii start using their fouls. Hawaii has only 4 fouls right now.
That's the other thing, is that if you get a basket here and you're able to, let's say, get it back within 10, you almost have to foul now to get yourself closer to the foul limit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, correct.
Which also means either you full court trap, force a turnover, or just get right to fouling, however you decide to do it. But it feels like this is a possession where you really need a 3. Beatty will look to inbound, throws it in Harry Rulideff right of center. Rulideff driving left on Buyukengel, skips right wing Rapp. That was almost wide of him. Rapp back up top, Beatty around high left, Green. Into the corner, Rulideff drives baseline, turns, spins. His pass swatted down by Buyukengel and taken away. The other way, Worcester, he's double-teamed and a foul by Rulideff with 1:10 left. Yet another giveaway. Hawaii has turned it over 12 times in the second half, 15 for the game. And that one, again, clock winding down. Rulideff trying to make a pass, and Buyukengel just got his hand on it and pushed it right down. And Nebraska will use the timeout as Worcester can get the ball in near sideline. This should be a 30-second timeout. It is 1:10 remaining. Winner will play 3:30 in the championship tomorrow. The loser gets Oakland 1:30 for third place. Oakland had a lead on Oregon State. You were watching a good chunk of that game. Oregon State came sprinting back. They got it to overtime. Beavers were able to outlast Oakland. So we'll see Greg Campy, who's in his 41st year as head coach at Oakland, trying for third place here. But will it be against Hawaii, or will Hawaii storm back here in the final 70 seconds and force Nebraska into that third place game? Another chance to inbound for Worcester right at the front of the Nebraska bench to our left. Hawaii not guarding the inbounder. Worcester throws it in across midcourt for Hoiberg. Rapp grabs him from the waist and is called for the foul. 1 second comes off the clock, and that is now the 6th team foul. So the next one will put Nebraska in the bonus. Worcester out. Essegian, an 82% free throw shooter, comes in. Gary will inbound at midcourt. That's thrown in, taken away by Beatty. It was a bad pass. Out left Rapp, left corner Green, couldn't handle it. In and out of his hands, out of bounds in front of the far sideline. Hawaii a little too quick for itself.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed opportunity. Probably got to say Green took his eyes off the ball before actually catching it.
Well, Hawaii got fortunate, but Buyukdejel went down. That could have been whistled as a foul, and that's why that pass was able to be taken away. Inbound to Bryce Williams. Double team. He gets away from it. Hawaii still trying to set a trap, and Williams fouled by Namiksha with 1 minute exactly remaining. Third on Namiksha. And Williams will shoot 1 and 1. He is the last guy you want to send to the free throw line, 89.1%. And as a team, you don't want to send Nebraska there at all. They shoot 75.8% from the free throw line this season. One and one for Bryce Williams. Front end, good. 66-53 Nebraska. And we start to see a few more people walk their way to the exits. Second one away. Good. 67-53, 1 minute left. Green will hurry ahead for Hawaii. Sam Hoiberg on him. Dribbles inside the arc right. Almost lost the dribble. Steps back, takes a straight on three. Clanks off the back rim. Rebound tipped out. Green's got it. Hoiberg got bumped. Green into a pull-up 2. 15-footer good. And Hawaii will use a timeout. 44.9 remaining. We'll step away. That's Hawaii's last timeout. Brought to you by H-Camp, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. 44.9 remaining. Nebraska 67, Hawaii 55. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union is here for all your money needs. We are here to stretch your holiday budget. For a limited time, earn a fantastic 4.5% annual percentage rate for a 5-month savings certificate. That's right, 4.5% annual percentage rate. Just bring a minimum of $2,000 from another financial institution and watch your money grow at a rate you won't find anywhere else.
Membership open to Oahu and Maui residents. Federally insured by NCUA. Rates subject to change without notice. Penalty for early withdrawal. Fee could reduce earnings. Other rates available. Go to hificu.com for details.
Get ready to light up your savings at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event. Choose from over 1,500 new and used vehicles, including more than 200 energy-efficient vehicles. Looking for a sedan, truck, SUV, or van? You'll find it here with the best deals of the year. The Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event is happening now. With more cars, more savings, and more options. All 2024 models must go. Walk away with huge discounts at the Tony Group Aloha Year-End Sales Event at Hilo, Kona, and Waipio across from Costco.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
44.9 left. Nebraska leads Hawaii 67-55. Aaron Hunkin-Clater is in for Hawaii. Let's see if Hawaii tries to continue to foul. The inbound goes into Williams. Double team is there, and Bryce is fouled by Namiksha, which would be his fourth, with 42.9 seconds remaining. Again, sending Bryce Williams to the free throw line. At this point, you have no choice. Williams is 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. He's got a game-high 30.
30 piece. We knew that, after last game, he was held to 9 points, that, he was due for one of the explosive games.
Hits the front end of the 1-1. If he knocks this one down, that would tie his career high 32. Juwan Gary with 21. Those two have led the offensive charge. Second free throw, good, and there is the tie for their career high. 32 for Bryce Williams, 69-55. 39 seconds remaining. Rap angle left off a Ruliadev screen to Green near side. Back up top, Rap. Rap off the dribble, step back three. That's off the back rim. Rebound, loose ball foul. That's going to go against Juwan Gary, who was tangled with Harry Ruliadev. And Ruliadev will shoot 1-1. 4 on Gary. The 21 for Gary tonight is one shy of his career high. And we'll see Osahan Obasohan come in here for who? For Ryan Rapp. And Marcus Green will come out. Logan Robeson enters for the first time for Hawaii. Also in AJ Economo in for Gitas Namiksha. Tough night for Namiksha. 1.4 rebounds. So Ruliadev, 7 points, 2 boards off the bench. Shooting 1-1. Front end up and no good. Rebound grabbed by Juwan Gary. Hawaii's not going to foul as the shot clock is off with 24 seconds left to play. So Hawaii and Oakland for third place tomorrow afternoon here at the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. It will be, I think, the matchup many were expecting, Oregon State, Nebraska, for the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic Championship. Gary has stopped his dribble, clock down to 4 seconds. Head coaches are shaking hands as the buzzer sounds. Nebraska able to pull away from Hawaii, although the Rainbow Warriors gave a gritty effort in this one. Final 69-55. Cornhuskers on to the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic Championship.
Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra is proud to be a Kama'aina favorite. Honolulu's landmark hotel has been your hotel for business, staycations, or just visiting with family and friends. Eat, shop, and stay at Honolulu's landmark hotel with easy access to Ala Moana Shopping Center and enjoy dining at Cafe 410, Pint and Jigger, the signature prime steak and seafood, or the Cafe at Dada. Enjoy your banquet, staycation, or business meeting where Kama'aina know best. It's the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra. This is your hotel.
Dreaming of owning a home? At Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, we're here to make it happen with competitive rates and a local team who understand the Hawaii housing market. Whether you're looking to buy your first home or upgrading, our friendly, experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. For details or today's rates, call our mortgage hotline at 808-844-8048 or visit hawaiiusafcu.com/mortgages. Hawaii USA, life matters. An equal housing lender.
You've got a minor injury or you're feeling sick. Quick, what do? The answer is urgent care. Hawaii Pacific Health's virtual urgent care and walk-in urgent care clinics offer fast, convenient ways to get the care you need. You have the choice of a phone consultation, video visit, or in-person care at a neighborhood clinic. No appointment needed. Urgent care is here to help you live a healthier life. Learn more at hawaiipacifichealth.org/urgent care.
Hey, boy, I remember growing up, we had a huge gopher problem.
Oh, but Papa, you grew up in Hawaii. We know about gophers.